Costco has a new car wash soap on its shelves, and that is this slimy mess here. This is from Turtle Wax. This is their Turtle Wax Hyper Foam Wash and Wax. So in today's video, we're gonna be checking this stuff out. It's a pH neutral soap, but we're gonna test out the cleaning ability, the slickness, just kind of anecdotally how it works on the car. So let's jump into it. Now, I was super excited to hear that Costco had a new car wash soap, and I wanna say thank you to John, a viewer, for letting me know that this stuff was out there. But I've got a secret, guys, and this stuff's not new. If you remember, about a year ago, I did a review of this one that was available at our local Costco, and this is just a different color, but it is essentially the same exact thing. Turtle Wax Hyper Foam Wash and Wax, exact same size, exact same, all the labeling is the same. Now, did they actually change the recipe or did they just change the color? I don't know, so we're gonna test it out today. We're gonna test the foaming ability, slickness, cleaning ability. Even though it is pH neutral, we're not expecting a huge cleaning ability without any agitation, but we're gonna check that out and see if it does anything. So first things first, guys, obviously new color compared to the last one, and I like it. Super bright, really nice. Viscosity wise, it's not the runniest, but it's definitely not the thickest either. So really easy to pour into your foam cannon. It does say on the back label here, first thing, long lasting, rich, luxurious foam is infused with an amazing green apple scent. And I will tell you guys, as I was using this stuff, we're gonna flash over to that footage here soon, but it smells amazing. Moving on, friction reducing detergents glide underneath dirt and contaminants for safe swirl cleaning. That is the idea, especially with pH neutral soaps, is you want that high lubricity, right? That's the main thing. So that when you put this on, it'll encapsulate the dirt, get underneath it, creating a nice smooth surface. So when you go through, it's not dragging any dirt across the surface. There's a layer of lubrication between it, and then you're not causing any marring or anything like that onto your paint. Conditioned with high shine polymers that produce a deep gloss and rich shine. That's what the wash and wax is, guys. Typically, wash and waxes, they'll add a tiny bit of protection, but it's really not the protection that you're going for. The wash and wax part of it is really just to enhance the appearance of the paint, kind of give it a nice glow and give it that fresh wax look without actually being a full-blown wax. Now, it does show that it is foam sprayer ready, so we're gonna be testing this out in foam cannons. Right off the bat, guys, we're gonna be using the Chemical Guys Big Mouth, which is right here. So we're gonna fill this up with 3 ounces of the product, the rest of it water, and we'll test out the foaming ability with that foam cannon. Now, I'm gonna be using a Ryobi 1800 PSI 1.2 GPM electric pressure washer. This pressure washer works fantastic, but it's not the highest output, so you don't get the thickest foam. The higher the GPM, typically you're gonna get better foam, unless you switch over to something like the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro 2.0 here, and we will be testing this one as well. But I know a lot of people are using that Ryobi type of pressure washer, so I wanna test it with a foam cannon that doesn't get the craziest amount of foam, so you can get a real idea. This unit here that's about 90 or 100 bucks is gonna get the same amount of foam production as like the Amazon Basics that's like 20 bucks. So I'll link this stuff down in the description for you guys so you can pick those up. If you do go with the basic foam cannon and you're using a pressure washer like that, you're gonna wanna upgrade to a 1.1 millimeter orifice. I'll also link a video down in the description on how to swap that out and why it gets more foam. But even with all those adjustments, it's not gonna get as much foam as this guy. So while we're testing this, guys, this one does have the 1.1 millimeter orifice in it already. So let's go ahead and jump out to the front and test it on the car. So as I said, we have 3 ounces of the Hyper Foam in the foam cannon, the rest filled up with water. And I'm just gonna spray down half of the hood of my car here. Again, you can see the surface of the paint is it's not filthy, but it's definitely dirty. My loving daughters, it's been raining, and they wrote some hearts in the hood, which I can't stand because that can scratch, but they didn't know any better. I love them to death, so it's okay. But you can see there's definitely a layer of dirt on the surface of the paint. So we're going to spray half the hood just using the Chemical Guys Foam Cannon and the 3 ounces mixed with water in it to see the cleaning ability. So I'm gonna spray it on there. We're gonna let it dwell for about a minute or so. I am in direct sunlight, but I am using deionized water, which is spot-free water. So we're gonna let it soak and then I will rinse it off. Okay, so I went ahead and rinsed off the entire hood, right? One side of it had the soap, the other side did not. Both sides get a rinse, and then we will dry the area using a leaf blower so that we're not wiping away anything, right? We wanna leave this as pure as possible. So I'm just gonna dry it off and then we will re-inspect the area. Okay, so now it's pretty much dry, so we're gonna go ahead and start looking at it. I'm gonna grab my phone and go in deeper to it. So the right side here is the side that just got water. The left side is the side that got soap, dwelled on, and then rinsed. No agitation, no drying capability other than the air. So, but as you can see here, the side on the right is definitely dirty. You can see some dirt that was being washed away got collected at the front of the hood there. Didn't get completely rinsed away. The side with the soap did rinse away really nice. There's definitely still some dirt and contamination on the paint, but it is definitely cleaner than the side that didn't get it. Absolutely, you can definitely tell. Again, because that foam sits on the surface and then lifts and separates and lubricates the dirt, when it rinsed away, it all rinsed away really well, versus the side that didn't, the dirt kind of moved around on the hood and didn't get rinsed away completely. So cleaning ability, check. Even though it's pH neutral, there definitely does have some cleaning ability, even with no agitation. Now moving on from there, we're gonna go ahead and take the exact mixture that was in the Chemical Guys Foam Cannon, and we're gonna move it over into the MJJC Foam Cannon Pro, and I'm gonna foam down the rest of the car. And as you can see here, guys, the foam production from the MJJC is significantly more than the other one, even though the other one had the 1.1 orifice upgrade in it. Still considerably thicker foam. Now this soap isn't as high foaming as, say, Adam's Mega Foam or anything like that, but it's getting good amount of foam, especially when you're using it with a proper foam cannon like this one. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and foam the entire car, let it dwell for a little bit. I'm gonna let the soap saturate in, create some lubrication between everything, and then I'm going in straight for a contact wash. I'm not foaming it and then rinsing it and then foaming it again and then going in for my contact, because this is a pH neutral soap. I'm not using a pre-wash like a Geon foam or an active or super foam from Kokemi or anything that has a higher pH. This is pH neutral, so sitting right about at a 7. The main purpose of this stuff, like I said, even though it did have some cleaning ability, is the lubrication. So we're just foaming it on, letting it sit, and then I have a wash bucket with 1 ounce of the product mixed in with water and a few nice thick microfiber towels, so that's gonna create nice lubrication for my contact wash. So once again, I let the soap dwell for about a minute, and now I'm going in for my contact wash, and it feels very, very slick, guys. I don't remember off the top of my head what this one felt like. Just, you know, I haven't used this one in a little while, but this one feels very, very slick. It's definitely moving, gliding right across the surface of the paint. I don't feel like it's causing any sort of scratching or marring. You'll even see in one section where I toss the towel up on the roof, it just kind of slides through a little bit. Tons of lubrication, working really, really well. So now that the whole contact wash is done, I'm gonna go ahead and rinse everything down and air dry the hood at least. I wanna re-inspect the hood just to make sure everything's looking good. So here we are looking at the hood, and as you can tell, definitely way better than it was. All the contamination is gone. The paint on this car, I still haven't done my full correction and stuff on it, so I still need to do that. I will be doing that very soon. I'll be doing a full coating video on that thing. But for now, the paint is where it is, and it's looking much better with the soap. It did a fantastic job. Now, as a final step, guys, now that the car's relatively dry, I'll take a nice microfiber towel, spray on some of my ceramic detail spray from Technician's Choice. I love that stuff. And then wipe the whole car down. This is acting as a quick detailer. I'm wiping up any little spots that I missed, any streaks from the water. And then because it has ceramic in it, it is laying down a layer of protection as well. Super fast, add some hydrophobic properties, really good. This is my quick maintenance product that I always use, and it works fantastic. Now, user experience of this product is great. Like I said, the smell is fantastic. It smells really good. It foamed really well, especially with the MJJC Foam Cannon. And then the lubrication and cleaning ability of the product was fantastic. I like it a lot. Now again, at Costco, this retails for $14.99 for a full gallon, 128 ounces. So that comes to about 12 cents per ounce. Again, I used 3 ounces in the foam cannon, 1 ounce in a wash bucket. So 4 ounces, bringing me to a total of about 48 cents to wash my car. So hard to beat, guys, really great. Now, as a professional, would I use this? Yeah, it does the job. It's gonna be a great way to keep my costs down. Now, personally, I use different products. I use a lot of soaps from Geon and Kokemi. They just have different surfactants and lubrication properties, and I really like those. Personally, that's my go-to, and they're still very cost-effective as well. But if you're looking for a soap, you're at your local Costco, you want a fantastic value here, this is gonna be hard to beat. So go check it out. That's it for today's video. Please make sure to like the video, make sure you're subscribed, turn on that notification bell, and we'll see you on the next one.